mga ka-mugshots! I am Doc Emy and this is Mugshots Now, a modern digital Filipino media platform. Watch life from a new perspective, bringing a new flavor of fun, a new revolution of entertainment, giving you our best shot. As the expert, health is a state of body and wellness is a state of being by Jay Stanford. Hello mga ka-mugshots! Welcome to MugPahaba ng Buhay every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Yes, and the other guest for tonight, she's our resource speaker for tonight about all our beauty problems. So she's my classmate from the UP College of Medicine. Then she underwent training in the Philippine General Hospital Dermatology Division. And then after that, she took Dermatopathology from the Boston University. Let's all welcome the nerdy derma, Dr. Erin Tababa-Santos. Hi, Doc Erin.
Hi, Emmy. Hi, Miss Anne Clutz. Happy to be here.
Hi, Doc.
Yeah, Doc. So now, hindi na po tayo magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. We'll go to our questions for tonight. So, Doc Erin, what's a beauty regimen ba? And what age should we start to do the beauty regimens?
Beauty regimen. So basically, that's your skincare to maintain healthy skin. Now, in terms of what age you should start, there's actually no age restriction. You can start as early as if you're young, and even elderly patients can benefit from having a regular skincare.
Okay, Doc. Ako naman, how do we know what type of skin we have?
Sige. So, there's this dermatologist, her name is Dr. Bauman, and she devised a skin type classification. It's actually quite popular. I'm sure you've heard of the things like oily versus resistant, dry versus oily versus dry, resistant versus sensitive, things like that. Now, the most common thing that our patients use, they're familiar with the oily versus dry. Now, oftentimes it's a mixture of both. So you can have the oily T-zone and you can also have the dry or normal U-zone, the cheeks and the area around the mouth.
So, Doc Erin, kasi syempre it's so popular, like everybody wants to get glass skin, they want to get Korean skin and do the 10-step beauty regimen. So, ano ba tong mga ingredients na to na nasa each of the stuff that we put sa mga beauty regimens?
There's a lot. So, I think the common ones, the superstars that you will hear right now are, for example, your niacinamide. So niacinamide, it does a lot of things. So it can help in terms of brightening dark spots. It can maybe some minimal effect in terms of yung oil control on the face. But don't expect it na if you apply, matte ka na forever, ha? So kumbaga, it will help. Now, you can use that. And then other popular ones are your vitamin C. So vitamin C, think of it like your sunscreen booster. So it protects your skin from free radicals and it also boosts production of collagen. So if you're in the age na you want to invest in your skin, vitamin C is a good active to try. So those are the top two common ones.
Is there a beauty regimen po recommended for men?
Yes, actually men can benefit from having a beauty regimen. Now, it's what I call a misconception that for the ladies, beauty regimen will be different from the men's beauty regimen, but it's actually the same. So you can actually have the 4 same steps. So the 4 steps there, these include actually the cleansing step, the moisturizing step, the protecting step, and also the treating step. So cleanse, you remove the oil and the dirt. The moisturizing step, that's when you put hydrators, para kung may dry spots ka, mag-moisturize. And then you protect. So protection is super important. So you protect the skin using sunscreens. Now, sunscreens, hindi lang siya parang pang-stop ng aging. It also protects you from scary things like skin cancer. Now, on the beauty side of it, the sun is the #1 cause of photoaging. That's the aging because of exposure to the sun's ultraviolet rays. So, ang mga guys, syempre, ayaw nyo din naman may wrinkles. So, as early as now, mag-sunscreen na kayo. And then the last step is the treat. So, it depends. If, for example, you have specific concerns like acne, then you can benefit from having products which will address your pimple concerns. So those are the 4 basic steps.
But ito, I was just wondering kasi how often ba do we need to moisturize our whole body? And kasi ang daming klaseng lotion, parang nakakalito kung alin ba talaga yung effective yun, yung may gel, may, di ba, emollient. So, ano po ba yung, masasuggest nyo?
So sa body, sige, start tayo sa body. Now, we're very lucky we live in a tropical country. So baseline, our atmosphere is humid. Ibig sabihin maraming moisture sa air. However, when you're in an environment which is dry, for example, air-conditioned environment, you lose water via your skin. And when that happens, your skin will feel rough, it will feel dry, and sometimes it may be red or itchy. So when that happens, you need a creamy moisturizer or a creamy lotion. Now, it's up to you kung anong preference mo. You can buy all sorts of lotions in the market. You can start from the really light, gel-based ones, like you said, Doc Emy, and you can go up high to the prescription-based ones, which are more creamier and will help address skin conditions like skin asthma, and that's it. So you can choose whichever you need.
Okay, thanks so much, Doc Erin. And our next question will just come back to this after the break. They're actually about skincare for pregnant women.
We're back. Welcome again to Magpahaba ng Buhay. Ako po si Anne Clutz and I'm with Doc Erin and Doc Emy. Ayan. So, let's proceed sa next question. Ito naman about sa mga skincare for pregnant women. Okay. Ano po ba yung mga skincare products na dapat iwasan? Mostly ito yung mga questions din sa akin pag gumagawa ko ng video. So, pwede rin daw ba silang magsuot ng makeup and nail polish?
So hi, Anne Clutz. So that question is very practical. Now, the good thing is, in general, the products we have on the market are safe for pregnant ladies. The ones that you should be more careful with is yung mga prescription products. So for example, those include, are you familiar with, for example, retinoids and also like salicylic acid? Now, studies will say na the absorption sa skin ng pregnant ladies are very minimal to affect the fetus. Now, this will boil down into the mother's comfort level in terms of yung sa risk. So, you can discuss with your dermatologist kung ano yung like medicines to avoid or medicines na to consider when you're, for example, having breakouts during pregnancy. But in terms of yung over-the-counter products, as long as you buy from reputable brands, then you should be okay.
Okay. Actually, I see a lot of commercials ngayon sa Sephora or other mga makeup. They're all promoting for clean makeup. Ano ba talaga yung ibig sabihin ng clean makeup?
Okay, so clean makeup, if you follow my platform, I'm really not an advocate for this one. So clean makeup, yan yung sinasabi nila na paraben-free, fragrance-free. The things that I agree with are, for example, yung cruelty-free makeup. Of course, I support that. But yung ideas like the paraben and fragrance-free, let's just say na na-badmouth na tong mga ingredients na to. So, don't feel pressured into purchasing like clean beauty. Kasi for example, let's take for example parabens, no? So parabens, they've been associated, like the bad guy, sabihin nila it causes cancer, things like that. However, its safety track record has actually been very, very consistent since it was released, like numerous decades ago siya since ni-release. And then when paraben actually has been awarded the Non-Allergen of the Year award twice. So 2 years in a row na siyang nabigyan ng ganong award. And what happened, since na-badmouth si paraben, products, instead of using paraben, so it's a preservative, no? They switch out paraben, for example, a preservative called, wait, I'll try to pronounce it correctly. So methyl isothiazolinone, so MIT. That substitute preservative is actually more allergenic compared to your paraben. So parabens are safe. Believe me, they're safe. There are studies proving that they're not associated with cancer. So that's the reason why I don't support. I'm not a fan of clean beauty. So huwag kayong ma-pressure, guys. And usually those products are quite expensive. So yun lang. So hindi siya required, in my opinion.
Okay. Is it true that darker makeup have more lead content? And safe ba siya? Especially sa mga sa lipsticks, nakikita ko mostly parang may lead content daw. Nakakaitim daw ng lips yun.
The good thing is yung safety standards ng reputable makeup companies, they make sure na all the ingredients that you use in their products are safe. Now, you have to be careful of those makeup na halimbawa, you know there's lots of counterfeit makeup. Those things, you don't know the quality. So, refrain from those and just get your makeup from your trusted brands.
Yan. I was just wondering, kasi this is about body naman na skincare. Kasi it's not just in men, but in women, but also in men that, you know, they get stretch marks when you grow, or sometimes you get thinner. You have stretch marks. So what can be done? Kasi there are also like products that are being sold for stretch marks daw. So what can be done ba talaga for these stretch marks? Can they really actually be gone?
Discuss natin how stretch marks form. So I'll use an illustration. So in your skin, the dermis, that's the second layer. So the top layer, this is what we see. And then underneath that, you have your collagen. So collagen, think of them like fibers like this. Now, when you gain weight suddenly, what happens is the dermal collagen, it becomes stretched and eventually it tears. Now, when it tears, meron kang punit sa gitna. Yung punit na yon, lalagyan siya ng scar or peklat. That's your stretch mark. Now, why do I have to explain that? Kasi in, I think, summary, those over-the-counter products are just marketing. Bakit? You apply them on the surface. What you want to do is to repair or to re-stimulate formation of your dermal collagen to have your improvement of the appearance of your stretch mark. So if apply mo lang sila, it's very unlikely to erase the stretch marks. What you want to do is to improve the appearance. Now, when's the best time for that? If your stretch mark is red, that's actually the best time to treat. Kasi yung chance mo na mag-rebuild ng bagong collagen is mataas. Now, what are the procedures that you can do? You can maximize the results when you use procedures like, for example, microneedling, laser treatments, those things. When you injure the skin, you stimulate the skin to produce collagen. So yun yung magta-try mag-improve ng stretch marks mo. The keyword here is improve. Once they're there, it's very unlikely or very difficult to remove them. So huwag kayong papabudol.
Okay, Doc. Ito naman mostly din na tinatanong sa akin sa channel ko about acne. May cure ba sa acne?
Oh, sige. Can we cue to the acne slides, yung how pimples form? Now, Miss Anne, ganito. Think of, you can tell your viewers na acne, it's like a light bulb. You always have the light bulb there. It's just a matter of if it's on or if it's off. So if it's on, your acne is active. If it's off, then kalmado siya, black breakouts. Now, the objective of your treatment is to keep that switch on most of the time. Now, can we move to the first slide, like how pimples form, so I can discuss that? I think it's slide 34. Now, the risk for pimple formation, especially in people who are, for example, your parents mo may breakouts, kapatid mo may breakouts, mataas yung chance na paulit-ulit yung acne mo. So, hindi totoo na pag naggamot ka ngayon, 2 years from now, hindi ka na magkaka-acne. So, paano ba sila nagpo-form in the first place? So, the first one, your pore, yung nakikita nyong dots sa nose nyo, nagkakaroon ka ng plug. So, pag nagka-plug, naiipon yung skin cells sa loob. So, next slide, please. Now, pag naipon yung skin cells sa loob, nagkakaroon ka ngayon yung sikat na blackhead or whitehead. So, here in the photos, you can see sa picture above, that's your whitehead. So, the pore, it's closed. If it's closed, the skin cells and the oil inside, hindi exposed sa oxygen. So, hindi sila nagtuturn black. That's your whitehead. Now, the picture below, those are your blackheads. So, ang blackheads, yung pore mo, naka-open. So, yung naipon na skin cells and oil sa loob, nagiging black. Hence, you have your blackhead. Now, there's bacteria inside your pore and they eat those skin cells and oil. So, next slide, please. And when they have lots of food, so of course, you expect the dami, yung bacteria sa loob. And then, your skin, it keeps producing your skin cells and also your oil. Eventually, let's go to the last slide. Your pore pops. And when it pops, you form your cystic pimple. Now, lahat yan, it can happen any point in time. And the important thing is for you to be on your maintenance meds para yung formation ng acne mo is hindi panay-panay, kontrolado siya. So, kung matitreat, it can be controlled instead of being treated. So, I hope that answers your question.
Yes. Thanks, Doc Erin. I'm sure nag-enjoy ang ating netizens kasi nag-enjoy rin ako. Kayo, Miss Anne, nag-enjoy ba kayo?
Ako natutunan, Doc.
Yes. So, ang daming tanong ng ating netizens. So, when we come back, Doc Erin will answer all your questions.
Special thanks to Nagit Escorel Dental Clinic, Dermacare Face Body Laser Center, Andy Passion Eyebrow Embroidery,
And we're back. Welcome again to MugPahaba ng Buhay. Ako po si Anne Clutz. I'm with Doc Emy and Doc Erin. So, ayan. We have questions naman from the netizens. Okay, first question from Melody. Ayan, she's 28 and ang kanyang question ay, I have dark underarms. Is tawas effective? What can I do?
So, tawas, it's a deodorant. In terms of whitening, wala siyang masyadong effect. And another thing, if you apply the crystal form, baka ma-irritate yung kilikili mo. So, pag na-irritate siya, baka lalo siyang mangitim. Now, if you want to lighten your underarms, the first thing that you should do is bawal mo siyang i-scrub. Kasi if you scrub it, lalo rin kakapal yung balat, lalo siyang mangingitim. Now, what ingredients can you look for? So, you can look for products that contain niacinamide, arbutin, and licorice. So you can use those gentle products on your underarm. So try to avoid things that contain exfoliants kasi when you exfoliate that, if it becomes irritated, lalong mag-worsen yung darkening. So one thing you can do is you can do a patch test. So Miss Anne Clutz, marunong ka ba mag-patch test?
Sa Dio ba? Kasi usually sa skincare.
Sa skincare,
Patch
oo.
lang ako. Patch lang ako ng konti usually sa back of my neck. Para, usually sa face, hindi siya makikita if ever magkaroon man na reaction. Pero, iba yung skin ko, Doc, eh. Sobrang kahit ano ilagay, hindi sensitive.
You're very lucky, no? So, ganun yung blessing talaga sa balat natin, mga Filipinas. So, that's a very good technique. You put it here. So, the skin here is very thin. So, pag nilagay mo dyan, if you do get some irritations, then that's a sign na no-no siya for the underarm. But if it doesn't itch, walang hapde, then you can go ahead. But of course, it's best if you're under the guidance of your dermatologist para alam mo kung ano yung best products dun sa specific area.
All right. Next question from Christine, and she's 19 years old. I have dark singlet. Can I put whitening lotion?
Dark singlet. Yes, you can put your whitening lotion. Again, patch test ka muna para sure na hindi ka mangangate. However, the dark singlet, kaya siya nagda-darken is because the skin rubs against each other, yung hita mo. So the friction, para siyang form of trauma sa balat. And yung balat, pag na-traumatize, kumakapal siya. So hindi siya exactly maitim dahil sa color, pero dahil nangingitim siya dahil kumakapal yung balat. So another no-no, bawal mag-scrub kasi pag nag-scrub ka, lalong mangingitim. But if you're using your brightening or whitening lotion, then you can go ahead and try that.
Talaga, bawal pala mag-scrub. Lagi ako guilty.
Nagsiscrub ka? Now, ang na-experience ko kasi when you scrub it, lalo siya nangingitim, the skin kumakapal, parang siya nagkakalyo, and yung pagkapal na yon nagko-contribute pa dun sa kulay.
Oh, especially sa underarm kasi parang may napanood ako na kailangan mong scrub. So, yung pala. Kahit once a week, gano'n, hindi pwede.
Siguro, like with the loofah, yung regular scrubbing mo lang. Isipin mo, your kilikili is so thin, it's like as sensitive as your face. So, you wouldn't scrub your face, for example, like with really harsh scrubs, gawa, masusugatan. And you know, our skin, ganito yan, Miss Anne Clutz. First, anything na mamula, ang next na dyan, mangingitim. So, pag kinamot mo siya, tapos namula siya, alam mo na kung ano mangyayari.
Okay, next question. Ito, sobrang sikat tong mga glutathione tablets. Sabi ni Miss Jenny, 22, how safe daw ba yung mga ganitong tablets?
Okay, so in terms of safety, glutathione is safe dahil ginagamit siya mainly to counteract the effects or the adverse or yung side effects na hindi natin gusto with chemotherapy. That's your treatment for cancer. Now, currently, glutathione is not recommended. Yung oral glutathione or IV glutathione is not recommended for any whitening procedure. So if you want to lighten your skin, I assume that's what you're taking it for, then just use yung proven na safe and effective products. For example, those whitening lotions, serums, and the like.
Next question from Jem, 37 years old. Sabi niya, I'm taking vitamin E. Is there such thing as overdose?
You can actually get the adverse effects of vitamin E if you take too much. And isa doon is yung risk for bleeding. So if you're just taking it like yung regular na amount that you can find in your multivitamins, then it's fine. And actually, secret ko sa'yo, mas maganda ang vitamin E if you apply it kesa sa if you take it.
Talaga? Parang topic.
Yeah, it's better if you do that. If you mix it with your vitamin C, basically they help each other out to get the parang fight from your free radicals sa skin mo. So better siya that way.
Thank you so much, Doc Erin and Miss Anne Clutz, for your time today. I'm sure ang dami-daming natutunan ng ating viewers at ako rin, marami rin akong natutunan tonight. So, Doc Erin, do you have any last words for our viewers?
So thank you so much for having me here, Doc Emy, and nice to meet you, Miss Anne Clutz. So if you have any skin, hair, or nail concerns, make sure to consult with a board-certified dermatologist. So you can find us at pds.org.ph. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doc Erin and Miss Anne Clutz. So thanks so much. Also, do you have any last words for our netizens?
Yes, thank you so much. Again, it's such an honor to be here. Sobrang ang dami ko pong natutunan. Parang kasi syempre, ito na rin yung work ko. I've been testing skincare products and heat up. Ang dami ko. Thank you so much, Dr. Erin. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much, everybody. As the expert, health is a state of body, wellness is a state of being by Jay Stanford. Thank you mga ka-mugshots and see you every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Ako si Doc Emy at dito lang sa Mugshots Now, magpahaba ng buhay. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
Special thanks to Nagit Escorel Dental Clinic, Dermacare, Face, Body, Laser Center, Anne Passion, Eyebrow Embroidery,